Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share disadvantage of cabin crew life. Why I'm bringing up this topic, I think you should know before you choose to become a flight attendant. I want to discuss this to you. In my time, nobody is there to guide me how struggle cabin crew life is. So in every job, in every field, so there gonna be a advantage, but today specific I am going to share about a cabin crew life. So first, we do have morning flight, evening flight, and midnight flight. And in a year, annual leave we used to get only 24 days because we don't have state holidays leave, and we don't have weekends. So once you're flying for 7 days continuously, then you will get 1 day off. In that 1 day, my personal experience is in 1 day I don't feel like going outside because I was too exhausted. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep on my bed. That's it. And the second one is, I know this job required to travel one country to another country. I want to share my experience by the time zone will different. For example, I'm going to take example to myself. I just want to share my experience, how I have been through, and sometimes midnight flight and lack of sleeping, I got lot of headache, and sometimes I vomit because of lack of sleeping, and my body got pain, numb. Inside the flight, we don't have time to eat food. We as a cabin crew, sometimes we skip meal because we are too occupied serving passenger. And sometimes once we land, for example, if we did 6 hours of flying, 5 hours of flying, and if the passenger is too demand and you are occupied with your work, sometimes you skip meal. So by landing, after landing, while passenger boarding, sometimes we used to grab food quickly, and quickly we used to take a bite. And in my flight, every midnight flight, I feel sleepy because I didn't get proper time to sleep, and it is very difficult to adjust time, to give some time to sleep for yourself. So at midnight flight, you have to sleep around night. What time you're gonna sleep? For example, if you have flight and they give you to perform flight duties around 2 a.m. So what time you gonna sleep? So sleeping pattern is somehow, you have to struggle, and again you won't have time to spend with your family and your friends and your loved one. It is very difficult for you to give time for yourself and to enjoy. And I have faced difficulty, especially while I'm doing midnight flight or international flight. I struggle myself, and sometimes I do ask myself why I am doing this job. I know company is paying you a good amount of money, good amount of visit, but if your health is not good, your salary, what you have earned in this entire 1 year, it will be waste. So I just want to tell all the experienced cabin crew, please always remember that your health is your priority. If I talk about your health, please eat healthy food. Though we don't have time to go and buy healthy food, sometimes we are too occupied because once we are done with one sector, two sector, and now we just want to take rest. And I just want to share my incidents, what happened in my life. When I fly with the other airlines, I never took off more than 4 times. So sometimes we have 4 sector. If I talk about sector, that means For example, I'm flying out from Imphal to Guwahati, that is one sector. Guwahati to Imphal, again two sector. And the third one is again Imphal to Kolkata, and Kolkata to Imphal. So this is how cabin crew life is. 4 takeoff and 4 landing, that is 4 sector. So in my life, first time I did 5 sector. So as a cabin crew, if you are flying in Indian Airlines, we can take off 6 times, not more than 6 times, and we can't club international and domestic flight. So that time I was doing a 5 sector in my life, and that is, I think, that is one of the fatigue flight, because do again takeoff and landing, doing service continuously. I was so fatigued, and once I done flying 5 sector, I just reach home and I just slept off. I don't know what is going, and one of my roommate she just done with her flight, and we used to stay together. And by the time I reach home first, after 5 sector, I reach home, and I was totally, tired, fatigued, jet lag, and now I feel like sleeping. What I need is only sleeping, lying on my bed, that's it, nothing. I reach home and I was sleeping, and my roommate was knocking at the door like anything. I didn't hear even a single sound. Believe me, I didn't hear even a single sound that someone is knocking on my door. I was not aware. I slept like anything. I don't remember. It's feel like, I'm done. I just want to dream. And she was knocking at the door like anything. I know she must be very upset to me, but even the owners came and helped her out and knocking the door, shouting from kitchen. I didn't hear anything. I was like, when I woke up, I was like, where's my roommate? Maybe she have layover or what happened? Because once I woke up, I don't remember anything, because maybe I was taking a good nap, and my roommate, she went somewhere to sleep, and I feel very sorry to her. And morning, I have habit of smiling. Even in a worse situation, I always used to smile. So I apologized her with smile. Maybe she got irritated because I was smiling and I didn't take any serious. I didn't take anything in serious in life, but I apologized to her, and she was like, okay. I told her that next time I won't do the same mistake. Though she is calling my phone, I put my phone near my pillow, and I didn't hear anything. I don't know what happened that day. Maybe I got too exhausted and tired. And that is how cabin crew life is. So please decide wisely to become a flight attendant. And once you got selected from the interview is just a basic step if you're a fresher. So once you become a cabin crew, you have to appear lots of exam, DGCA paper. So brace yourself if you want to become a flight attendant. And if you are a kind of person that I don't want to study, I want to choose this line because cabin crew is there to serve food only. Please, if you think that cabin crew doesn't study and they don't have exam, then I'm sorry to inform you that I think you are not fit to become a flight attendant. So every paper in my time, out of 100, we have to score 90. If some paper 80, so most of the paper is like 90. Out of 100, we have to score 90. And sometimes we question ourselves, am I a doctor, am I a nurse, am I a firefighter, or am I a security? Sometimes, who am I? So again, on board, if there's no doctor available on board, and if the passenger got heart attack or asthma or epilepsy, sometimes unconscious because of low sugar. And by the time you're going to face the doctor, and if the doctor is not available on board, then you are going to be the one to help that passenger. So we as a cabin crew, we have strength, and I enjoy all the experience which I have, and I never got regret that I don't have any regret. I do enjoy flying, but sometimes you have to leave your job. So I decided I have to leave my job and I want to stay in my normal life, working in daylight, coming back in home and eating food on time, sleeping on time. What else we need? So this is how I decided to quit to become a flight attendant. And I do have a motion sickness lots of the time. If you have motion sickness, then please do take care of yourself. This is how and this is why I'm sharing my experience. And yeah, it is not an easy job. Again, if aircraft got fire, then you have to fight the fire. You should qualify, and every day you have to study a thick manual book. You have to study a thick manual book, and every year you have to appear your exam. Cabin crew license valid for 1 year, so before that 1 year you have to come and appear your exam. The best thing which I learned when I was flying as a cabin crew, I feel more confidence talking to stranger and making friends with stranger, and I don't know why, and I'm used to it. So first year and second years, if you are fresher and you are planning to fly, let's say you got selected and your exam you clear all the subject, now you will get your wings along with your license, and you will fly for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You will know what you are doing. In my time, I feel like when I woke up, the cab is waiting for me to drop airport. Again, when I came back, I was sleeping, and when I woke up again, the cab is waiting for me. It's like I'm doing repeat again and again. If you know how to manage your time, you will enjoy. But as I told you guys, that health will be the first priority in our life. Believe me, in this job you will enjoy. You will have lots of experience. You will enjoy different types of culture, and you will have friends from different kind of state, country, and yeah, you will be more comfortable talking with stranger. And yes, sometimes while performing my duty, I fall asleep once I done with my service, once I done with my serving to passenger. And when I come back, we do have a jump seat where we have to sit and we have to take rest. During takeoff and landing, we have to sit over there in our jump seat, that is crew station. And by the time once I have done serving to all my passengers, I came back, and that day I was too tired. Sometimes we fall asleep on jump seat, though we don't allow, but it was too tired flight, then we can't control ourselves, though we are trying not to sleep on jump seat, but my body needs to sleep. So sometimes we fall asleep by sitting like this. Sometimes we fall asleep. And see, staying outside from home and walking alone and searching for rent, finding new roommate, sharing your room, sharing your kitchen, sharing your washroom. Sometimes it's difficult, but you will used to it. And sometimes you want to give up while flying, and you will realize yourself that who gonna pay my bills, my rent, my electric bills, and my water bills. Because of that, I think somehow, not somehow, we know that money is very important to survive. That's why I never give up flying. I took myself biggest step in my life, that now it's time to quit flying. And now I'm here and talking with you guys and sharing all my experience. And I have tried different types of aircraft. I have strength for Boeing 737, 700, 800, 900 and 900 ER, and the other aircraft is Bombardier Q400, and again ATR 72, 500, 600, and the last but not the least, this is aircraft which I really enjoy, and we got to see lots of beautiful place. That aircraft is Boeing 777-300 ER. We used to fly lots of international destination, and the favorite part on that aircraft is we do have a crew bunk. We have bed to sleep, and that place is too silent, and once you lay down on your bunk, aircraft bunk for crew to take some rest, you won't hear any kind of noise. You will take good sleep. You will take, it is one of the best time to spend inside a cabin crew bunk. That is the best part, and that is one of my favorite aircraft personally. So every crew can hold 3 licenses, though I have 4 licenses. For suppose if I'm trained for 4 aircraft type, then if I don't want to fly with ATR or Q400, then I can cancel that aircraft license and I can use 3 types of aircraft. I have decided to walk in normal timing, going walk around 10 a.m. and coming back around 4 p.m. and sleeping on time, eating on time. I think that is the most important for human being. Again, health is first priority. So this is how I took my biggest step to change my life. When I was flying as a flight attendant, what I do most of the time in my life is staying inside the aircraft, again takeoff, landing, hearing the engine sound, and it is not easy to let it go, but you have to decide your career, and you have right to decide your career. It's your job, and yeah, this is how cabin crew life is. That's all about cabin crew, disadvantage of cabin crew life. And let's meet again in my next video. If you want to know more about cabin crew life, please comment down below, and please subscribe my channel, and you can follow my social worlds. I will share in my description box. And bye for now, and thank you so much for listening my story time, disadvantage of cabin crew lifestyle. And thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoy a lot, and I hope you have learned something how cabin crew life is. So I think I cleared some doubt. So this is how I want to bring up the few points, so that before you decided to become a cabin crew, you should know. Bye for now, and let's meet in my next video. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Bye.